Und jetzt geht es los. Der VW. Pass kommt an von Maxi Arnold. Und der Pass kommt auch an. Kevin De Bruyne leitet ihn weiter für Bastos. Und es ist die Führung. 4. Minute. Emotionen pur. Ja, die Gesänge für Junior Malanda immer wieder hier in der Arena zu hören. Bundesliga-Profi der Wolfsburger. Jetzt ist er schon 20. Oh. Da könnte man tatsächlich wohl mal ein Fragezeichen dran machen. Möglichkeit gewesen, aber hier kommt schon die nächste. De Bruyne. Der Pass ist ein bisschen zu scharf. Wieder ein wichtiger Zweikampfgewinn und Ballgewinn von Naldo. Und dann noch der Pass für De Bruyne. Perisic mit im Strafraum schon. Arnold kommt dazu. Und der Ball rutscht da durch. Schwer zu erkennen von hier, warum Manuel Neuer den nicht packen konnte. Arnold vor allem, Gustavo. Ja, De Bruyne musste noch mal zurück. Nee, abseits war das nicht, Alonso. Da war Boateng nämlich wieder tiefer. De Bruyne! Das ist stark, was die Wolfsburger machen. Und es ist nicht souverän, was wir im Moment von den Bayern sehen. Da waren sie 2 gegen 1. Virinha und Caligiuri. Maxi Arnold macht das gut aus dem defensiven Mittelfeld. Viel am Ball. Hier ist Feuer drin jetzt in dieser Partie. Caligiuri geht da zu Boden, hat den Ball übel abgekriegt. De Bruyne, clever gemacht. Jetzt noch ein guter Pass, dann wäre er durch. Das Spiel war gar nicht unterbrochen. Perisic wollte sich schon beschweren, warum es denn dafür bitte schön Freistoß gäbe. Ich will nicht sagen aggressiv, aber leidenschaftlich dabei, aber es war alles in Ordnung. De Bruyne. Der Ball liegt am Fuß. Ja, Tunnel gegen Schweinsteiger und Foulspiel und Gelb. Hat sich ein bisschen beruhigt in der Pause, weil
Dost. Arnold. De Bruyne. Onside. Half the field to himself. Kevin De Bruyne. 3-0 Wolfsburg. The champions are crumbling. He points to the skies and remembers his departed friend. Having scored a goal he will never forget. Guardiola was looking for a flag. A flag came there none.
Starker Ball von Gustavo. De Bruyne und rechts Platz für Caligiuri. Quer. Zwischendurch gab es mal Lücken, gab es Fehler. Klasse angenommen von De Bruyne. Fair von Boateng, dass er ihn da nicht abräumt. Das wäre auch nochmal ein Freistoß aus dem Halbfeld. Sehr zentral. Mehr von der Seite.
Bernat. Hoisted out for De Bruyne to chase, and he could be quicker than Dante. Kevin De Bruyne rubs it up spectacularly. Boy, that's a hit. That is some hit. He's just ripped up one of the world's great goalkeepers, and he may have ripped up the champions.
It was a good skill from Kevin De Bruyne. It's a brilliant strike. Got a slight deflection off Dante.
2 Minuten gibt's oben drauf. Sensation. Stehen die Spieler mit Tränen in den Augen und denken an ihren verstorbenen Junior Malonza. Und 90 Minuten später, 105 Minuten genau genommen, stehen sie hier und jubeln. Nicht euphorisch, aber am Ende eines tollen...
So listen to this. De Bruyne is one of the most emotional and tragic life stories of any football player, and knowing that, it makes it 10 times more impressive that he has managed to become a football superstar. Right from the beginning, he was abandoned by his foster family and nearly expelled from his academy. When he was supposed to have had his big break, his girlfriend cheated on him with one of his teammates and made him a mental wreck. He ended up being deemed a flop by the media, and still he used his anger as fuel to become greater, and in the end, he had reached the top, and still life didn't stop hitting him with tragedy after tragedy. This is the incredible story of Kevin De Bruyne. Enjoy. It all started in his garden, where after repeatedly breaking the pots, his parents forced him to only play with his weak foot. Looking back now, I guess it was a good decision. At 8 years of age, he was already getting into trouble. It had been 2 years since he joined his local club, KVV Trochen, and he was already trying to take the next step in his career, so he quite simply told his coach the training sessions are better at Ghent, and moved to his new club. However, things at Ghent didn't get easier. He wasn't a troublemaker, but though he was oddly quiet, he had a really strong character. He was ambitious and overly honest, and it seems that kind of scared away his teammates and even his coaches, who would try their hardest to make him normal. But though they tried a lot, they rarely ever succeeded. One time back then, he was so annoyed that one of them was always on his back that he refused to let go of the goalpost until he felt he had been understood, except that by then, it was nighttime. That same coach would go on to bow down and admit, he is stubborn like a mule, but I can see now that's what made him so great. Regardless, over time news of his great talent traveled far and wide, and so Genk, knowing the kid was unhappy, convinced him to move all the way across the country all by himself to play for them. But it was at this moment that De Bruyne experienced his first heartbreak. After a year living in a boarding home, Genk made a special arrangement where young players, instead of being housed in their premises, would be hosted by a foster family, and so De Bruyne, along with 2 of his teammates, moved in with his new family. But the past year had been tough for De Bruyne. He was already socially awkward back in his hometown, but now all the way across the country and speaking with a funny accent. Well, as he said it himself, they were the loneliest years I'll ever live. Regardless, now with his new family, he felt safe, he wasn't so alone anymore, and it helped him to fit in. After a year, he felt like it had all gone smoothly. He was doing good in school, doing good in football, no fights, no problems. As he waved them goodbye before summer break, his foster family waved back and told him they'd see him next year. But the moment he arrived at his hometown, he walked into his house to find his mom crying. She looked at him and said something that, in his own words, shaped the rest of his life. The foster family called, and they don't want you there. It's about who you are. They said that you're too quiet, that they can't interact with you. You're just too difficult. De Bruyne obsessed over these words because no one had said anything to him. He was so focused on making it that he had just tried his best not to cause any troubles, keeping quiet inside his room, waiting for the next training session. But turns out somehow that was a problem, and as his mother finished telling him what happened, he just picked up a football from the floor and ran to his backyard and kicked the ball against the fence for hours, with those 5 words looping in his mind. It's about who you are. It's about who you are. The worst part wasn't even that he had been abandoned by these people who were family to him. The thing was that the club had been contacted and they now thought it was a problem, so much so that they weren't willing to pay for another foster family to take care of him, and instead he'd be sent to another boarding home. But this one was special. It was a boarding home for troubled kids. When the pain finally calmed down, he relaxed and said out loud to himself, "Everything is going to be okay. In 2 months, I'm going to be in the first team. No matter what, I am not going back home a failure, no matter what." At this point, he was already 16, and though he had already played a few matches for the B team, he was, in his own words, a nobody. But that year, once summer was over, he arrived at Genk, and I'll just quote him, "I had so much fire inside me, it was mad. I remember the exact moment everything changed. We played on a Friday night, I started on the bench. When I came on the second half, I just went crazy. 1 goal, they don't want you anymore. 2 goals, too quiet. 3 goals, too difficult. 4 goals, they don't want you anymore. 5 goals, because of who you are." I had scored 5 goals in a single half of football. It had been such an undeniable performance that De Bruyne was moved to the first team immediately. It had been 1 month and 20-something days. He had actually made it to the first team faster than he had promised he would. Once there, the club started acting a bit strange, saying they wanted to pay the foster family to get him back living with them. They even showed up and the foster parents told him it had all been a big misunderstanding, that obviously they would like him to stay. What they meant before was that they only wanted him to come over on weekends, but before they finished trying to dig themselves out of a hole, De Bruyne just said, "You threw me in the trash and now that I'm doing good you want me back?" And before they could even say something, he turned his back on them. Eventually, when he finally talked about this in an interview, he said that he should have probably thanked them, because it was their actions that fueled him to become great, and indeed the following years were something special. In the first, he barely played, in the second, he started getting a few minutes, and by the third, he took the league by storm, getting 5 goals and assisting a further 16, leading Genk to their 3rd league title in their history, clenching it by half a point. That might sound weird, but it's actually true. In the Belgian league, in case of a tie in points, the portion of them obtained from the first stage is rounded down half a point, and that's just what happened that year. If that's the tightest title race you've ever heard of, drop a like on the video. That same year, he still managed to go another step further, earning his debut for the Belgian national team and instantly impressing everyone there, with Vincent Kompany even saying that by the time their first training session together was over, all the players were chatting to each other like, "Did you see that? He's 19 and he's already the best player in the team." Also, fun fact, his mom was actually born in Burundi, in Africa, so technically he could have played for them instead. Wonder why he didn't, huh? But despite his success, don't think for a second that De Bruyne had changed. His Genk career was full of strange moments. First, at 19, he saw fit to confront the team's star player, Elianiv Barda, to complain that he didn't work hard enough in training. And then, in 2012, he got so annoyed at his team's poor performances that he used the post-match press conference to say, "I'm ashamed of my teammates and I suggest to those who don't have a desire to play, just leave." But in the end, it would actually be De Bruyne who would leave, signing for Chelsea, who were so impressed by his performances that they intended to make him their Frank Lampard replacement. But before that, he would go on loan to Werder Bremen. In the Bundesliga, he quickly cemented his status as one of the world's greatest up-and-coming talents. If others had made waves with flashy skills, De Bruyne was simple, and somehow that was even more impressive. Because, just as Cruyff had once said, football is simple, but playing simple football is the hardest thing that is. Even with Bremen fighting with relegation, De Bruyne pulled off 10 goals and 9 assists and casually took the award for Young Player of the Year. It was now time to focus and take over the Premier League. But focus was something De Bruyne struggled with that season, because it just happened to be that year that his girlfriend cheated on him with his childhood friend, ex-academy and international teammate, Thibaut Courtois. And she wasn't even nice about it, confirming the whole scandal to the press and making sure to say that Courtois gave her in one night more than De Bruyne had given her in 3 years. Though, to be fair, she would make sure to say that she did it out of revenge. Supposedly De Bruyne had cheated on her months before. Still, with his form hitting a low point just when he needed to be performing the most and Mourinho giving him a hard time, De Bruyne would be sold after just half a season playing at Chelsea. He had only managed 1 assist and not a single goal at that point. His next destination was Wolfsburg, back to the Bundesliga, but once again, De Bruyne channeled his rage into his game, even with Courtois joining Chelsea after he departed, in what seemed like a bit of poetic injustice. De Bruyne still managed to remain calm and be the bigger man, allowing Courtois to continue playing for the Belgian national team after the coach gave De Bruyne the power to decide if his behavior should be punished. In fact, that same year, De Bruyne was Belgium's top scorer in the qualifying stage, leading them to their first international tournament in 12 years. Once the next season started, De Bruyne took advantage of this blank canvas he had been given and created a masterpiece. With 16 goals, scoring 2 against Bayern in a match that ended up becoming their first defeat in nearly a year, as well as an absurd 27 assists, 21 of which came in the league, which at the time was a Bundesliga record. It took Wolfsburg to a cup title and second place only behind Bayern, and to top it all off, he earned a place at the Ballon d'Or and won the award for the league's Player of the Year. And if you're wondering how he managed to make such a comeback after having his heart broken, well, that year he met his future wife. He was so insecure after years of media persecution that his friend had to take his phone and send that first text, but now De Bruyne says that she changed his life, that without her, he would have never been able to get out of his shell. By the end of the year, they were already about to have their first child, and unfortunately, a major scare arrived when one morning, his wife woke up and she was bleeding. The moment De Bruyne felt helpless in that hospital hallway, he realized that there was much more to life than football, and though in the end everyone was okay, he had once again had a life-changing moment. From there on out, he didn't play because he had a fire in him that needed to be fueled. He played because he was in love with the game. And 1 year after his move to Manchester City for 76 million euros, making him the league's most expensive ever player, depending on the currency, one man arrived that changed his life forever: Pep Guardiola. Ever since his return to the league, De Bruyne was labeled a flop, a Chelsea reject, but then Guardiola sat De Bruyne down and told him quite simply, "Kevin, listen, you can be a top 5 player in the world, top 5 easily." If previously De Bruyne struggled with authoritarian coaches, this was the perfect approach. There was no need for being fired up. De Bruyne didn't need to prove Pep Guardiola wrong. He wanted to prove him right, and with every season that came after that, claims that he wasn't anything more than a Chelsea flop crumbled bit by bit. In his second season with Pep, De Bruyne topped the assist charts with 16 assists and led City to become the first ever club to hit 100 points. Over summer, his form only continued escalating, as after a number of underwhelming tournaments with Belgium, De Bruyne finally managed to live out his dream of bringing glory back to the national team, pairing up with Eden Hazard for one of their most successful ever tournaments, even scoring the winning goal to take down Brazil in the quarterfinals, before going down to France and beating England to conquer the bronze medal, Belgium's highest ever achievement at the World Cup. The Ballon d'Or rankings now considered him a top 10 player in the world. Guardiola's claims were slowly becoming true. But 2019 proved to be another tough year. His injuries came over and over again, and the day after his second son was born, De Bruyne tore a ligament in his knee, leaving him in a brace. He called his wife and she noticed a tear in his eye. He told her, "I'm not gonna be able to even dress myself. You're gonna have 3 babies at home now." And he quite simply broke down crying. She was as worried as she was shocked. Once he calmed down, she told him, He didn't even cry at our wedding, he didn't cry when the kids were born, and one was literally born yesterday. Reflecting on that moment, it would go on to say, "Weddings and funerals, I'm a rock, but take football away from me and I'm done." But worry not, once he got back into shape, he did not look back. The 1920 season became a staple of his career, and even if City failed to win the title, with 20 assists, not to mention an extra 13 goals, De Bruyne had tied the legendary Thierry Henry for the league's all-time assist record, and had been named the best player in the league. Had the Ballon d'Or been a thing in 2020, he would most likely have been picked as one of the 5 best in the world, but I guess we'll have to wait. Ever since then he has continued to excel. He's on the way to a 4th Premier League title, and just a few weeks ago he scored and assisted against Real Madrid to no effect, as City once again will miss the Champions League final. It's the one thing keeping De Bruyne from going head to head with pretty much any midfielder who ever played the game. As Guardiola once said, Messi sits on a table all by himself, but De Bruyne, he can certainly sit on the table beside it.
So, this is my place. I'm living with my parents right now, which isn't preferred, but they always keep yogurt in the fridge, so that's pretty tight.
All right, good night, Stewie. I had a really nice day with you.
Wait, that's it? You're leaving? I thought...
Oh, my little buddy. You're upset? Okay, I'll tell you what. You can sleep with Mommy in the big bed tonight, okay?
The big bed? Well, Rupert, don't wait up, because I'm gonna be... Oh, someone's in here. Whoa, did we get that European exchange student I saw on TikTok?
Hey, little man.
Lois? But you're hot.
All right, everyone out. I got a soupy keister.
In today's video, I'm going to be taking over Manchester City for 10 seasons, trying to break all sorts of records. Now, we did a PSG takeover a few weeks ago, and we managed to win 30. That's 34 now. 30. My god, the pressure is high. Yes, we have 35 trophies with Man City. We've equaled the record. Champions League, though. This is going to be it. If we win this, it's 36 trophies and a new record for the Takeover series. Let's see. We've topped our group. We have beaten Real Madrid. We've beaten Atletico. We've knocked out Milan. We're in the final. We win this game. We set a new record. Oh my god, the pressure is high. The stakes are high. Look at that. Haaland and Foden, 99 rated. The team's more than good enough. Let's do this. Can we win it? Oh my my god, no! We've lost on pens! We end up only equaling the record set by PSG. Oh, 35 trophies with Man City. Fair enough. It is what it is though, but this was just super fun takeover, man. I genuinely thought at the start it was 32 the record, but yeah, 35 is tough to beat. We could only get to 35. If only we won that Champions League. If only. Anyways, the team that we've built is just insane. One thing I wanted to show you is the salaries of the players at this stage. Like, look at this. Haaland's making 1.4 million a week. Foden 810. How insane is that? Stats-wise, Haaland again dominated. Foden's gonna end up with the top assister charts. Yep, so these are your final top scorers and top assisters over these 10 seasons with Man City. And there you go, the takeover of Man City.
Are you real cock, okay? Wait, what the? Bro, what? Can I get a... No, bro, chill, bro. What the fuck? What the hell, bro? Where did he come from? What's up, Ben? Hey, see if he's cool. See if he's cool. Bro, who is this? I don't know, bro. Ben, is this you? He just came out of nowhere. Is he cool with you? Ben, is this you? No. Ben, are you my friend? No. Oh. Oh. Come here, Ben. Ben, are you my friend? No. Ben, are you my friend? No. Ben! Are you my friend? No. So y'all watching this shit? Is he watching this shit? This is some crazy shit. Is he watching this shit? Bro, this is crazy, bro. Come on, bro. Come here, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. In front of these kids, dog. I don't even care no more, bro. I don't even care no more, bro. He following you, bro. I don't even care no more. He following you. Watch out, bro. I don't want to talk to you, Dan. I don't want to talk to you, Dan. Ben, I don't want to talk to you, bro. I don't want to talk to Ben, bro. Bro, he following you. Ben, I don't want to talk to you. Ben. Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. Let me see the ball. That's crazy. Ben, come here, bro. Let me ask you a question one more time, bro. Ben, are you my friend? No. Do you love God? No. Ben! Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Ben! Bang. Ben! Bruh. Come on. Bruh. Bro, what the? Bro, you bleeding, bro. Bro, you bleeding like right here, bro. Bro. Come on now. Your problem, dog? What is your problem, Ben? Bruh. Come on, buddy. We not cool, bro? Bruh. That's cool. Now keep following. Ben, why you keep following me? Alright, chill. Chill, hey, chill. Hey, chill, hey, chill. Come on, mom. Bro, just come on, bro. No, bro. There's no point, bro. There's no point. There's no point, bro. Just come on, bro.
Oh, bro, because you don't piss me off, bro.
There's no point, bro. There's no point, bro. Just come on. Bro, it's no point, bro. Come on.
Allah, bro.
Come on, bro. It's over. Come on. Tripping, bro. Come on, bro.
Fuck it, bro.
Come on, bro.
Bro, where my head at? Where's my Portugal head at?
Did he take it?
Where's my Portugal head at, bro? Where's my Portugal head at, bro? Fuck it, bro. I'm out, bro. I'm out, bro. I'm out, bro. Just give it to me, bro.
Is afraid to go near there, and my fingers are too thick.
What is this?
A curtain of parliaments. I haven't smoked in 10 years. Hey, keep digging. Oh, ColecoVision. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun afternoon.
Mr. Griffin, this is unbelievably humiliating.
Hey, Lois wants me to go to the store, and the car's low on gas. Oh, crap.
This is truly a sight to behold. An awesome spectacle. Peter Griffin, a once great champion of the Motor Speedway, now a study in moppishness.
The hell I am! Yeah!
Ow, damn, that hurts.
What happened?
I was breastfeeding Stewie and he bit me again. I think he might have even broken his skin.
I see. Maybe I should, look at it. I have seen a lot of medical shows.
You see, the areola is very tender here, and I think one of his new teeth may have bitten down right on the duct.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know what to do, Brian. Breastfeeding's just so painful since Stewie's teeth are coming in. Now I know how Alec Baldwin feels when he feeds his brothers.
Well, maybe it's time to wean Stewie.
Huh, I suppose it would make my life easier. You know what? I'll give it a try. Thanks, Brian.
No problem. Any other problems you have, too? Like, for example, around your underpants that you want me to take a look at? I could take a look at that, too.
Huh?
Please pull down your underpants.
When Peter went through that Daisy Dukes phase.
So who's up for some hoops at the park, eh? Oh, there you are. Come here, you basketball.
Ah! It's like a walrus flossing.
Ah, Brian, my breasts are so sore, and they've gotten so engorged from the weaning, I've gone up 2 bra sizes.
What did you do with the old bras?
Okay, gotta time this just right. 1, 2, 3!
Oh! Help! Somebody get this baby off me!
Stewie! I'm so sorry.
By the way, you call those cheap implants boobs? Those aren't boobs. They're lies! Yeah, sleep away, woman, but I'm here to claim what's rightfully mine. Yeah. Oh, that's the stuff. Yeah. Ah! Dear God, I've got to get a hold of myself. Look at me sucking pilfered milk off a dirty carpet. I'm as pathetic as the fat man when he tries to read.
Hey, Lois, what's this word?
Evil.
And this one.
Knievel.
And this one.
Was.
And this one.
Born.
And this one.
In.
And this one.
Montana.
Huh. Oh, hey, Lois, did you know that Evel Knievel was born in Montana? Well, you look a lot better.
I did it, Brian. Through sheer force of will, I kicked my addiction to breast milk. I just had to find a way to make breasts seem repulsive.
Yeah? How'd you do that?
I watched In the Cut. Meg Ryan topless. No thanks.
Stewie, Mommy has a surprise for you.
What are you doing?
Oh, Brian, I thought I was ready to wean him, but I just missed the bonding.
No, put me down! I beg of you! I just kicked the stuff! Damn you! You sick, twisted... I hate you! I love it. I will kill you!
gotta get up. We have work to do. Nah, you gotta get up. Guys, come in. She's not waking up.
You actually are.
How do you bleed so easily?
You ran his head over with your fucking car. What do you mean? How?
Oh, get that done now. Get that done now. Can you show me exactly what happened?
You were backing up, and he was like joking, like, "Whoa, look, I'm gonna put my shoe under," and like you kind of like caught the tip of it, and his shoe fell off. He's like, "Oh shit!" So he bent down to pick it up. As he was picking up his shoe, you kept backing up, and you just went whack, and just slammed his head, and he was just like, "Oh shit!"
Chad, be honest. How many girlfriends have you had?
Like 2.
Yeah, maybe 2.
Jonah bought a golf cart. Or wait,
a go-kart.
Go-kart, sorry. They can't get the back of the pickup to open, so they're gonna lift the go-kart out of the car. It looks like you threw the go-kart in and just fucking busted the door.
Someone help us. They're literally wandering out there.
Watch out, bro. Don't
King David wants it to
You
fall.
what?
I know.
I am. So I'm gonna switch to the other side. Okay, 3. Grab it.
God damn it!
What are you doing? You're holding it.
Oh my god. Jason's daughter is a huge fan of Charli D'Amelio. She's a huge TikTok star. But she never reacts to anything. So I made Jason a deal. If we surprise his daughter with Charli D'Amelio and she doesn't react, I'm gonna shoot Jason with a paintball gun 3 times.
What's the definition of good reaction? Show me a good reaction.
Okay, here's a good reaction. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay, well, it's gonna be more like this. Oh my god, you're my favorite. Like...
We got you a little surprise, okay?
Okay. Come on, baby. You love surprises, Charlie, right? Yeah? And you know how hard Daddy works for you.
Okay.
You know how much Daddy's done for you. So come on. You're gonna love this surprise, baby, aren't you? Come on.
All right, Charlie, open your eyes.
Wait.
Yes! It's Charli D'Amelio.
Yes! 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 Just fucking hugging her! I love you. Oh my god! Give me no.
3.
Yes, amen.
Fuck yeah. Clear the whole thing. Just sail it. The whole thing.
Okay, you can do it.
Fuck yeah.
They shouldn't do it.
Yeah, no shit, Susie. What am
Actual model.
Oh, sorry.
I'm an Instagram model.
A couple months ago, Cindy told me that she had feelings for me.
David, I thought that you finally wanted me.
Cindy, would you kiss me right now?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Oh. Would you?
Maybe.
Todd, if one person here could hook up with Corinna, who would it be?
All of you guys, I don't give a fuck.
Gangbanger, I don't fucking care.
Look at him proving his love to Natalie. Madison, what kind of guys are you into? Like, who's your perfect man?
Matthew Gray Gubler or Jesse Eisenberg?
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
A lot of people have told me I look like Jesse Eisenberg. If I lose 30 pounds, hypothetically.
Jason's always wanted to see what boobs feel like. So we got a makeup artist, and he literally gave Jason a pair of tits. Jason has a surprise for you guys. So I'm gonna have you guys open your eyes in 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes.
Get him big. Hey, get your hands off that. You guys are so weird and horny.
That looks crazy.
Wait, there's a nipple. There's a nipple.
Guys, Matt's taking pictures so his girlfriend finds him on his computer.
What does it feel like? Do you feel good?
Yeah, you feel so confident.
His stomach looks like it's skinnier.
You know how I have a belly, right? But like, look, I'm like hot.
Hey, Todd.
Hey, Dave.
How are ya? That's Todd. So he's our John Stamos of our group. There he is.
Not quite as sexy as me, but...
Damn, what the hell is this? Jonah?
I told my friends I thought I smelled pussy around here. I guess I was right.
Oh, okay.
If I see you here one more time, I'm gonna fucking bop.
Oh!
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, no, I don't like that. Oh, shit.
I shot myself! I'm gonna come back and get you, fool!
Corinna, stop!
Can I just touch your pee-pee?
Corinna.
I'm so horny for David all the time.
Why?
I can't work with you anymore. It's too much pleasure and not enough business.
What the fuck's gotten into you?
You like single Corinna?
Yeah.
She's fun.
She's fun.
She's so fun.
I do like single
Let me
Corinna.
Corinna. Let me kiss you. It's Valentine's Day, man.
No. Susie's standing with the paparazzi. Waiting for Drake.
That's it. Oh my God! Drake, Susie's here.
Drake, Susie's here. Go.
Drake, hi. Hi, can I hug you?
Yeah.
Oh, he was going for the hug.
He wanted a hug.
Did he really?
Susie, he put his hand up and you like flinched like he was gonna hit you.
Wait, no, I got scared. Wait, can we do it right now?
Susie, are you fucking serious?
I didn't know what happened. Everything happened so quick. I felt like I was in a dream. I was normal this morning, and now I met Drake.
Wow. Just another day in LA. Oh, shit. Are you okay?
Yes, it was part of the trick.
What if we take the convertible through a car wash?
I feel like that'll be so much fun.
Are you fucking high?
Susie, you look ridiculous. Let's go. Oh my God. Susie, are you done? How are you? How was it?
Very nice, very clean.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I can feel that in my throat. Oh, pull it out, Corinna. Pull the hanger out. God. This is David Blaine. I don't know how to explain what he's about to do, but he somehow figured out how to turn his stomach into a human fucking aquarium. This is 100% real.
Well, first of all, look, my mouth is empty.
Right, completely.
But if I could do it, it would look something like...
Nothing in that.
No.
Nat, open your mouth. Open your mouth.
Just kidding.
Today we're burying Jason in the backyard. Don't look like you don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here.
Oh, okay.
I think we've got confused, you and I. That's why I'm paying the money.
I think my wallet's under here.
Nope, no wallet under here.
No, okay. Jonah keeps getting the fat characters for what Disney character he is. That's crazy. When did you find this out?
I told you. I fucking told you, dude. It's always that fat princess.
I got really drunk and texted Natalie this at like 3 or 4 in the morning.
I probably have read these texts on my phone before.
Can you stay up for a sec? Hello? Can I stay with you or not? You break my heart. Okay, you're the worst. I feel like I ruined my shot with you. Whoa. Okay, can we please cuddle tomorrow, Natalie?
Wait, this is literally like my text.
I'm falling out of love with you. Don't worry. Text me when you wake up. Let's go to Santa Monica, baby.
What the God?
And then he woke up and he realized he was hammered and he goes, F him out. So to teach Todd a lesson about drunk texting, the next day we bought a billboard in Hollywood and had our friends come and see it. All right, turn around. Those are Todd's drunk texts to Natalie.
Oh my God.
I'm falling out of love with you. Don't worry. What?
Please tell me you didn't do this to me too.
You've been a bad boy.
Yes.
We can all agree.
I mean, when?
All the time.
I'll clean up my act.
If you think you've cleaned up your act, then tell me what the hell is this? Turn around.
What?
What a delivery that was! KDB does what KDB does. Simply incredible! It's Fernandinho to Cancelo. KDB whipping that ball in, a precision delivery. Midway through the first half, KDB does what KDB does. Swinging in that cross from the right. Gabriel Jesus, again unmarked. Inch perfect from Kevin De Bruyne. Zinchenko clicks that over the top. It might go too long for Joao Cancelo. He does keep it in. And that drops to be headed into the net.
A mistake at the back from Newcastle United, capitalised upon by Ruben Dias. Zinchenko clipping that ball over. Cancelo able to keep it in.
Trossard wants the 1-2. It's one back by City, and it's taken upfield by Bernardo Silva. Foden tries to stay on side. It's played to Grealish. Grealish takes a look to one side, plays to Foden, and it finds its way into the net. As that pacey trio combine, heading upfield. Grealish drew the goalkeeper out. He always had one eye on Phil Foden. Cancelo. Into the box, trying to find Foden. Slick finish from him. 1-0 to City. Phil Foden on his return to the starting lineup with the deftest of touches of assist master extraordinaire Kevin De Bruyne. Gabriel Jesus back up to his feet, playing the cross in. It's struck by Silva. It's a beauty from Bernardo. 2-0 to City. A magnificent strike from Bernardo Silva off a pinpoint cross from Gabriel Jesus. Into the mix and finds its way into the net. Gabriel Jesus glances across to make sure that that one will not be ruled out for offside. There is no inclination that it will be. Manchester City make it 2-1 as Gabriel Jesus appears unmarked at the back post. This is the 5th time that Riyad Mahrez has scored the first goal of a City game this season. Here's Jack Grealish, goal number 2. Well taken by Jack Grealish, back in the starting lineup today. Foden from inside his own half. Plays that to perfection. Incredible skill, incredible connection between these two City players. So towards the back post. It's nearly turned in, and it is. Bernardo Silva. It creeps across the line, and Bernardo Silva, who has been a key player in the first half. 2-0 to Manchester City. It's a Portuguese connection. Play with the outside of the boot. Sterling scores just before half-time. What a delivery that was, and what a finish from close range. Raheem Sterling makes it 1-0. A stunning ball from Cancelo.